Yo, what's up guys, welcome back. So, I was about to say new Ashened support, but I mean indirectly right. It's a new Pyro card. Queen of the Blazing Domain, I believe her name is. So it's a new, what is it, TCG or World Premiere card in the upcoming tins. So it kind of reminds me of the, when was that? 2019 when we got Nibiru Dark Ruler, I believe as well, right? I think so. And Shifter, of course. So the new queen. It has potential in a couple of decks. The nifty part of the card is that it's searchable off of a couple of cards. You know, looking at the Ashened deck, for example, which, you know, is still lacking stuff to make it solid. But the fact that, you know, your queen is searchable off of multiple cards makes it so that this deck basically is able to play another floodgate, or at least a floodgate, searchable floodgate that is. Because the queen can like special summon herself from the hands, but you need to destroy, well, up to 2 cards basically, but you always probably want to destroy 2 cards here, searchable, but one of those needs to be a continuous phase-up spell or trap. You know, looking at Ashened, the field spell is there, the continuous spell is there. But obviously destroying the field spell triggers the field spell, right, because it was destroyed, etc., you know. So things go well together, and by destroying 2, it becomes basically a macrocosmos, right? Only monsters sent from the field to the graveyard. They are banished instead. That's pretty good, definitely. You know, there's a lot of decks where Shifter is fantastic against. And, you know, we are seeing Shifter being, I was about to say semi-limited, but limited, right? Maybe banned in the future. It's a really game-breaking card. Just like this? Question mark. I don't think so. Not yet. Maybe, probably in the future we're getting maybe more Ashen support, maybe more, you know, Parvo oriented cards, or basically, you know, looking at dinos, decks that capitalize on destroying their own stuff. So it's one of those cards that, you know, maybe side deck against graveyard oriented decks. Heck, even like Yummy, for example, suffers from this card. The problem is that, unlike Shifter, your queen is negated, or can be negated much easier. Anyway, so 43 cards in the main deck. I think it's justified because there are some Ashen, you know, there are some Ashen cards that you really don't want to draw or open with, right? And I'm a fan of the Spirit Engine. You know, capitalize or facilitates rank 4s. Rank 4 exceed plays. So let's see, we go for the big fusion, the one that Harpies, Feather Dusters, your opponent's back row. Yups, obviously, then now drop the queen and we can start playing. Yups. I mean, Super Poly, I guess here, the thing is with Ashened is that they have potential, but, you know, those small restrictions hurts a lot. Like, I forgot the archetype, but there is an archetype. Can't let me know. The Ashened, what is it, the Vadels, you know, whenever it's like sent to the graveyard from their field, you know, it dark holes the entire field. Like, why don't the Ashened protect themselves, right, from Vadels effect? And the new one, the Queen, can protect herself, so she cannot be destroyed by card effects. You know, things go together. Anyway, so let's see, like 3 hand traps. What was it? Charmy. Yeah, Charmy hurts. Let's see, Perch, Ash, another hand trap. Queen again coming in nicely. It's decent, right? Like, this is not your preferred end board of Ashened, but it's fine. You're able to search Vadels, and I guess we are going for the, let's see, yeah, the field spell. Let me think. Was Masquerina better? I mean, in hindsight, like maybe going for Masquerina and hope that, I mean, Yummy is probably one of the most popular, if not the most popular deck currently in today's format. They, you know, their field spells are fantastic. They're playing field spells, so Vadels comes in clutch in that matchup. But problem here, big problem. Again, as I mentioned before, there are more outs for Queen compared to Shifter, right? And the Book of Moon Yummy, is it? Which one was it? Always forgot those names, but you know, the big Book of Moon. It resets the effect, unless I'm mistaken, but I think that's the case. So whenever now I flip over Queen again, she lost her effect, or, you know, her macrocosmos effect. And that hurts, right? I mean, Obedience Cult is also a sick card. Does far too much for the deck. So we just flip over, and I was like, wait a minute. I was about to attack, but I was like, wait. I can just go for Cerberus. And, you know, still have a battle phase after that. So let's see, we go for Cerberus, sacrifice our Ash. But, I mean, they make a good play with Herald. So we already activate, you know, not activate into their synchros, basically. Because I think we knew they still had the surprise, right? The quick play spell. Get Vandals back. And, yeah, we can go for Typhon. Yeah, that's perfect. So attack over the synchro, not activating any card effects. And then bounce away the link. So this is fantastic. This is a nice setup, especially, you know, after that board. But, you know, like, they're super weak to board breakers. Yummies. This hurts. This is fine. But I think they have, like, what is it? I should reach. I think this is their, you know, small spoiler, but I think this was their last monster, because they make a misplay here. Looking at the banished pile, the last, what is it, Cupsy was already banished. Imagine them still having 2 targets, you know, searching 2, discard 1, special summon Cupsy, etc. That could have been much more different, but I guess the Queen did her job very nicely. So now it's Child's Play, get rid of, I mean, the field spell, yada yada, Priestess, another search. What is the what's the name of the card? Extinguish? Yeah, something like that. So let's see, you know, the polymerization as well. Last one. This is iffy. I mean, Risal is not playing Terraformer. Like, nowadays, Yami is not playing Terraformer, so it's probably Malice. And them going for the field spell early is probably a sign of weakness, no? So I guess we're just ashing that and hope for the best. They pass with an empty field, so, you know, the null charmers, etc. But we're not playing into those, because we have Imperm, we have Super Poly, so we don't need to. So we're just waiting. Wait it out, and, you know, we still have Vandals, just in case, if they draw into the it's any field spell. We try to go for Vandals now. We get Impulse, though. If that wasn't the case, we would have been able to, let's see... not so sure if it would have mattered, though. Like, here the Impulse definitely... I mean, it prevented Vandals from hitting, and of course the field spell from triggering. But that's fine, we have Super Poly, and hope that their last card is not, like, a Bestial? Probably not, right? So let's see, you go for Little Knight first. Get rid of the face down, which is an Imperm, yeah. We're not chaining, there's no reason to. We already used the effect, so we cannot attack directly. We can, you know, give them Vandals and finally start playing. And here is where I like the spirit part of the deck. You know, facilitate rank force. Risal engine could be there. I play tested it, featured it some time ago in a video. Ashened Risal, but I mean it's Risal. So let's see. Bounce, draw the... Is it the third one? I mean, we have the trap, no? Yeah, to get back another Vandals from graveyard, if I'm not mistaken. So, battle phase, before battle phase we pop, right, activate field spell, and this should be game. So, the Queen, the new Floodgates, it's for now not on the same power level, obviously, as what is it, Dark Ruler, Nibiru, and, you know, Shifter, obviously. But it's a card that you probably definitely want to get. There are decks that are weak, you know, getting out a Macro Cosmos card fairly easy. So there's potential. It's a card that, you know, could be a side deck staple in the near future, us getting more support for Ashant or other decks that, you know, where the card is good, and so you probably should get it. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. I'm signing out. Peace.